everyone. Welcome to the Commission on Election Official Debate Series. This is Mathematical Debate 2022.
Now, we were able to witness the candidates' answer to the question of our people. Have you already chosen the right president to vote? The COMELEC have gathered all presidential candidates for us to know who is the right and responsible president to rule our country. But before anything else, we will announce the first candidate who will answer our first question. And the first candidate is Miss Baron, who will answer the question flashed on the screen. Okay, Miss Baron, your timer starts now.
George Polya is known for its important influence in terms of problem solving in the subject of mathematics, and he designed the four-step process in problem solving. The following four steps are: understanding the problem, which allow us to know and recognize the given information. Being able to understand the problem itself helps us to analyze and calculate everything. Next is we have to devise a plan which enable us to think of a way on how to solve a problem. It's either we'll set up an equation or even draw a chart to recognize the suitable solution. Third is carrying out the plan, which enable us to analyze and identify which one is right and when do we need to devise another plan. Fourth and last is look back. It is really necessary to check what we have concluded for us to know whether the solution that we've come up is right or wrong. After talking about Polya's four steps, let us now proceed to the next question flashed in the screen, which will be answered by Mr. Tasik Paul. Mr. Tasik, your timer starts now.
One of the problem-solving strategies that is often used in math is to look for a pattern. Often, when exploring problems, the student can notice a relationship between numbers. This relationship can help to solve the problem by shortening the numbers of steps it takes to get to a solution. For example, the numbers in the sequence are 1, 5, 14, 30, and 55. So, what are the next three numbers in the series? So, the first step is to look for a pattern, is to make a table showing the relationships that are there. 1 plus 4 is 5 plus 9 is 14 plus 16 is 30 plus 25 is 55. So the numbers aren't even the same distance from one another. After finding a pattern, it's possible to predict what the next numbers will be. Those differences 1, 4, 9, 16, and 25 have a pattern in themselves. There are their first 5 squared numbers, as 12 is 1, 22 is 4, 32 is 9, 42 is 16, and 52 is 25. So the next difference might be 62 or 36. So in looking for pattern, we need to apply those steps. So step 1, make a table. Step 2, find the relationship between numbers. Step 3, make a prediction step. And lastly, check the answer.
Now, after the discussion of Mr. Tasik about the examples of Polya's four-step and the problem-solving strategies, we will now give the floor to Mr. Secretariat to answer the next topic flashed on the screen. Okay, Mr. Secretariat, your timer starts now.
First one is working backwards. This is considered a strategy in many schools. If you are given an answer and the steps that were taken to arrive at that answer, you should be able to determine the starting point. Example, Karen is thinking of a number. If you double it and subtract 7, you obtain 11. What is Karen's number? We start with 11 and work backwards. The opposite of subtraction is addition. We will add 7 to 11. We are now at 18. The opposite of doubling something is dividing by 2. 18 divided by 2 equals 9. This should be our answer. Looking back, 9 times 2 equals 18 minus 7 equals 11. The second one is drawing pictures and diagrams. Draw a picture. Some problems are obviously about geometric equation, and it is clear you want to draw a picture and mark down all the given information before you try to solve it. But even for a problem that is not geometric, thinking visually can help. Laura has 3 green chips, 4 blue chips, and 1 red chip in her bag. What fractional part of the bag of chips is green? Strategy. First is you need to understand. What do you need to find? You need to find how many chips are in all. Then you need to find how many of the chips are green. Second is plan. How can you solve the problem? You can draw a picture to show the information, then you can use the picture to find the answer. Third is solve. Row 8 chips. So 3/8 of the chips are green. Fortune problem. A man died and left the following instruction for his fortune. Half to his wife, 1/7 of what was left went to his son, 2/3 of what was left went to his butler. The man's pet pig got the remaining $2,000. How much money did the man leave behind altogether? Lastly is the making lists and tables. Making organized lists and tables are two aspects of working systematically. Most children start off recording their problem-solving efforts in a very haphazard way. Often, there is a little calculation or whatever in this corner, and another one over there, and another one just here. Make an organized list.
Okay, the next question flashed in the screen is for Mrs. Saludaga. Mrs. Saludaga, your timer starts now.
Thank you, Ms. Baron. As one of presidential candidate of this election, I would like to express my opinion about this topic, which is all about mathematical problems involving pattern. Life is always confronted by problems. Some of these are no big deal, because solutions can be easily seen, like when the information and data provided show already a pattern where the solution shall start and proceed. In mathematics, a pattern is repeated arrangement of numbers, shapes, colors, and so on. The pattern can be related to any type of event or object. If the set of numbers are related to each other in a specific rule, then the rule or manner is called a pattern. Sometimes patterns are also known as a sequence. What is a sequence? It's a succession of numbers in a specific order.
Moving on to the next and last candidate, Mrs. Cordero, here is your question. Mrs. Cordero, your timer starts now.
Recreational mathematics is mathematics done for recreation or a hobby which is intended to be fun. Typically, it involves games or puzzles that relates to mathematics, although the term can cover other material. Some examples of recreational math could include classic games such as Monopoly or any number of card games requiring addition and subtraction. Recreational math goes beyond those games and into puzzles and brain teasers that require math to solve but are not the typical learn the formula and apply approach. Broadly speaking, recreational math encompasses the following areas: mathematical puzzles, mathematical games, logic, magic, math and the arts, number theory, math humor, and many other more. Example of recreational mathematics is the magic square. A magic square is an arrangement of numbers in a square such that all rows, all columns, and both main diagonal sum to the same number. A number referred to as the magic square. A magic square is a grid containing the numbers 1, 2, 3, and so on, where each row, columns, and diagonal add up to the same number. In Sudoku, only the row and column adds up to the same amount. Alright, special thanks to the following candidates who participated in this mathematical debate.
Good luck to the following presidential candidates, and we truly appreciate your presence for today. Once again, this is Riza Maybaran.
And this is Julie Cordero. Thank you for watching our episode of Mathematical Debate 2022.